a new spelling lesson, prefixes. What are prefixes? Pre, mid, over, and out. Prefixes are sets of letters that are added to the beginning of the word before the word. They are not always words in their own right and cannot stand on their own in a sentence. Prefixes combine with words to create new meanings. So the prefix changes the meaning of a word. Pre, as we said before, pre means ahead or before. Prefixes, pre means before. Mid means the middle of. Mid means the middle of. Over means excessive or above. Over means excessive or above. Out means not inside. So these are the four prefixes we have. We're going to study it today. Pre plus view equals preview. Pre means before. Mid plus term means the middle of the term. Out plus side, it means outside, not inside. Over plus time means overtime, means extra or more time. Okay? Now we'll start with the prefix pre. We said pre means before or ahead. Now what does that prepaid, preheat, preview? Prepaid, we're going to connect the base word to the prefix pre. It's going to be prepaid. Now we're going to connect the prefix pre with heat. It means preheat. Now we're going to connect pre to view. It's going to be preview. Okay. Now, does your mom do an online shopping? Does she pay money before or after? Does your dad use credit card? So, paid for an advance, you paid ahead of time. You pay before you buy the thing, you get the thing. Okay? So it means prepaid, means I paid before I get what I want, what I ordered. Okay? So prepaid is the past from prepay. Okay? It's in the past. My dad prepaid for 5 tickets. Most of the internet products are prepaid. What are you studying now? Is it a spelling lesson? Is it easy? So sets of letters that are added to the beginning of another word, it's called a prefix. This is our lesson today, prefix. It means a set of letters that come before the base word. So a prefix is a part of a word. Our spelling lesson is prefixes. Now, do you have a test? Did you prepare yourself for it? Can you have a trial before it? So an advance or testing or a trial period before the real test, it's called a pre-test. Okay. We pre-tested all the laptops before they were installed in the office. So we tried it before. Okay. We tested it before. Okay, before we put it in the office. Now the word is pre-test. Now let's go to the prefix mid. Now let's connect the prefixes. Mid and year, it's going to become mid-year. Mid and term, it's going to become mid-term. Mid and day means midday. We said what is the meaning of the prefix mid? It means the middle. Middle of the year, middle of the term, middle of the day, midday. Okay? Thank you. Now let's go. Do you remember Cinderella's story? When did she have to leave the party? Was it at night or in the morning? So the middle of the night, 12 o'clock at night. So what does that mean, midnight? Midnight, midday, noon. No, there's a great movie on TV at midnight. Now let's go to the next word. It's, have you ever visited United States? In which continent? Is a city in central part of the US. So my uncle lives in Midwest. It's in the middle of the West. Okay, it's called Midwest. This is a location. Okay. Now let's go to another word, which is, look at this boy. What can you see in the middle? Middle part of anything. Look at this boy. He's standing in the middle between the start and the end. So this is what this is called, the midpoint. She didn't reach the midpoint of her life. She's still young. Why is midpoint important? Why? Because it's in the middle. Okay, why is it important here? Because it's balancing between, like if it's here, someone is gonna fall. So this is important to become in the middle. Okay, so the word is midpoint. Now, days of the week. How many days are there in a week? Which day in the middle? What do you think? Tuesday. Tuesday is the middle of the week. It's in the middle of the week. So it's called midweek. Mid means middle, week, we know week, so it's midweek. It's midweek. Hang on, you're almost there. Okay. Thursday's coming. So it's called midweek. Midweek, weekend, downtime. By midweek, he was too tired to go out. Now let's go to the prefix over. What does it mean, over? Over means excessive or above. It means excessive or above. Now look at here. What do you think is happening here? Is someone filling the container? Yes. Is it enough or too much water? It's what? Too much water. To have the contents flowing over or spilling as an overfull container, it's called overflow. Look at this picture, what's happening here? The water is overflowing. Okay, spilling. So, the sink is overflowing. Look at this picture, what's happening here? It's overflowing. Stop pouring or your glass is going to overflow. Stop pouring, look at this. Or your glass is going to overflow. Overflow. Don't let the milk overflow. Okay, now, next, what do we have here? Are there plants everywhere? Or can you see plants everywhere? Are they too much? Something grew too much. It's overgrow. Look at the trees here. The trees became overgrown. They are huge now. They're big. Okay, so the word is overgrow. The prefix is over. Look at this girl. What is she doing? Is he working, the boy? How many hours does he work? So to work extra hours means time that you spend working at your job after you have worked the normal hours. So like us teacher, we can stay sometime after school. This is called overtime. Okay, to take extra time. Over means extra. So maybe I'll just stay and work overtime because I need to finish my work. Okay. Now look at this bunny. What's happening here? He's saying, I'm late for a very important date. So what is he doing? What do you think he's in a hurry? Is he late? Late means not arrived in time, not done, or happening when expected or when needed late. So it's called overdue. What does it mean, overdue? Overdue means late. Okay, the opposite of late is early. So my dad was angry today. He was overdue. Okay, he was late. Overdue. Now let's go to the prefix out. Out means not inside. Are they inside or outside the house? What do you think? Are they playing? Are they excited? Out of the doors in the open air. What does it mean? Outdoor. They are playing outdoor. The opposite of outdoor is indoor. They have an outdoor camping. Look at this. It seems like so much fun, and it's happening where? Outdoor. Okay. Can you draw? Do you use your pencils to draw? Outside edge, to give a description of the main facts. Outside edge. So what does it mean? It's outline. Outline meaning look at this picture. To draw the outline of the picture first, before you draw, you have to draw the simple outline. So the cause of the crash is clearly outlined in the report. Okay. So outline, to draw outline, or to give a description of the main facts. Okay. So the word is outline. Now look at this picture. Does SpongeBob like to play? Does he have fun? Does he like to play with friends? So liking to meet other people and being friendly towards them, it's called outgoing. Who's outgoing? Outgoing means friendly. Look at this girl. She seems outgoing. Rapunzel is always cheerful and outgoing. Rapunzel, you like her? Yes. So she's outgoing. She's always cheerful, happy, and outgoing. Now look at this girl. Is she playing in her room? Is she having fun? So a position away or farther away from the inside or center, it's called outside. Outside. Outside, the opposite of outside is inside. Now let's go out. I'm going to play outside. Okay, outside. Now look at this picture. What can you see here? Is it a baseball game? Did the ball fly in or out the playground? Look at the picture. So outlying land of a farm, the outer part of the field in the baseball is called outfield. Outside the field. Look at this ball. It went outside the field. So outfield, the opposite is infield. Now the baseball flew outfield, outside the field. Okay. He threw the ball to home plate from outfield. Wow. He threw the ball to home plate from the outfield. Now we're done with the lesson. I hope you all understand. Thank you so much.